Hello YouTubers, and welcome to my next installment of Robocraft. I'm going to be building a new robot. Using these parts. Not heavy. Let's left click to add, right click to remove, which is kind of confusing for me. Because I used to play Minecraft, yeah, well I still do, which adds blocks by right clicking. So I tend to remove blocks when I want to add them. Let's put some armored blocks in. This is a tier 3 armored block. I'm going to be putting the pilot seat on it, because when the block underneath your pilot seat is destroyed, your whole robot is dead, because the seat itself is indestructible, so you can just put that on top or whatever, it won't be shut off. But all the blocks in your robot need to be connected to the pilot seat, so when the blue block dies, none of the robot is connected anymore. More chassis. I'm going to build a flying robot, so I'm trying to keep it as symmetrical as possible. So that means no more than a flying square, I guess. Not sure whether this will fly. Alright, let's do movement. I have 4 tier 2 hover blades. So that's like the worst hover blades imaginable. Alrighty then. More chassis. I'm doing this because I don't want my blades being shot off right away, and when your blades are shot off you cannot fly, obviously. Alright, let's put in some prisms just to make it look cooler. Oh, that's not the way I want it. That's the way I want it. I'm going to try to keep this in tier 1. You can see at the bottom of the screen there's like a tire gauge, a tier gauge. Whenever I add parts, the tier gauge is going to go up. When it reaches a certain point, it's going to go up into tier 2, which is not that bad actually. But I don't want it since I'm not really... Well, I'm making a big mistake right now, I think, because I cannot put guns on it. So I'm going to have to this is very much a first for me, as you can probably tell. I'm rotating it. This is taking a little while longer than I had anticipated. No worries, I have like 10 minutes to build it. So yes, this is going to be a 10-minute I'm building a robot type thing. What I have inner chassis. I think this is the way, yeah. Let's check. Yes. Yes, that's the way I wanted them. First time ever I'm using this. These blocks. There, it's shaping up to be... It's fairly pretty, I think. Add some edges. I don't really understand how armor works, but I've read that armor only passes damage through open faces, so no edges and points or whatever. So in that way, tetras and prisms deflect or thing. That's how I understand it. There, and let's add a few more of these where I add the guns. Let me see, hardware. I have plasma launcher. No, plasma launchers suck. I can. Let's just stick with the SMGs. Let's put 3 of them on there. What's the weight on those? See, I have... I don't have any weight on those. Let's see. The cube depot. I have thrusters. Let's put a T2 thruster. Confirm. Yes, I want to buy a thruster. Those now in my inventory. Inventory and... Oh, it's now in backwards. There. So now it'll go a little bit faster, I hope. Well, it still sort of sucks, I think. Let's try if this will fly, shall we?